My microphone decided to break today. Um, so that also means the VTuber is not going to be able to chat because I do not have it set up to use this microphone. So what ended up happening today, so I was trying to redo my audio setup. That's what I did. I am now using USB audio for low latency because of, well, mostly because of, again, I like low latency, and apparently USB audio has low latency on this system. I don't know why my Intel card doesn't have a low latency option. I resized that way too fucking small. I'm trying to get the player back to normal. There you go. That's about normal. Yeah, that's normal. So, we're doing a cold open today, which I usually don't do cold opens, but we're doing a cold open today. So, I'm going to be chatting about some Gamescom stuff. I don't know if I want to fully show Gamescom streams, because I'm not really into reactions, but apparently Xbox is having their own broadcast in about 53 minutes. I didn't realize Xbox was going to do a broadcast. When it comes to Gamescom stuff, I'm usually out of the blue. So, like, I didn't even realize Gamescom was starting yesterday when it happened, and like, that was after I got finished with the Rex stuff. Which, by the way, I watched the Air Ride Direct. It's pretty good. I was not expecting the teaser. I'm not going to do spoils if you haven't seen the Direct, but oh my god, Air Riders is going to be a perfect sequel. Anywho, I guess I gotta talk about some Gamescom stuff. So, yeah, the VTuber's not enabled. I'm going to try to get it up and running real quick by trying to swap the microphone over to the webcam microphone real quick. So, but yeah, like, Bubsy's getting a new game, and normally when it comes to Bubsy games, like, I like Bubsy. I actually do like Bubsy. But the games just kind of don't do it for me. But this is the first time where this looks good. This new Bubsy game is actually going to be good, and I am looking forward to it. I was about to say Capcom. Atari finally forked over some money for the Bobcat. Okay, I think I got the VTuber back up. So hang on, pink screen. And then bring back PNGTuber. There we go. But yeah, we're getting a good Bubsy game. We're getting whatever Jet Set Radio Tony Hawk crossover hybrid train game is this. But I'm telling you right now, Gamescom yesterday, for like the pre-show and then the beginning of it, was a fever dream. We're getting a new He-Man game. I'm not playing the trailer for that, but mostly because copyright. We're getting Racing Crossworlds DLC, and I was going like, okay, cool, it was just going to be for that. But no, Pac-Man World 2 Repack is actually going to get a level pack, and I'm going, I was not expecting the other way around. So, cool, we're getting a Sonic the Hedgehog DLC pack. Black Ops 7, that's the behind the scenes stuff, but Yeah, as 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 I thought it was going to be shit. I put a baseball in my mouth. I still think it's going to be shit. But we're back in the mindfuck era of of Call of Duty. I have no idea. You want to know what my opinion on Call of Duty is currently?
It's dynamic.
Like currently, my mind when it comes to Call of Duty is angry because of all the garbage that is put into it. This actually looks like it has effort put into its campaign. But we're back in the mindfuck era. We're getting a really good Lego Batman. I actually want to buy Lego Batman. And then I'm also looking forward to this game. And a paid expansion pack for Cult of the Lamb. I'm like at Gamescom like yesterday just didn't feel like it was real. Like I almost thought I was on drugs. I think that's how much yesterday didn't feel real. Like it just didn't feel real at all in the slightest. Yeah, that's Gamescom for the most part. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this down here. We'll watch it when it goes live. See what Xbox has to present at Gamescom. Which they're going to reveal some more hardware from the looks of it. But it's what we saw before. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and watch the Xbox stream. I'm gonna change some stream stuff real quick. Oh, what stuff real quick? Fuck. Oh, what stuff real quick? Fuck. Oh, what stuff? Stop Twitch. I don't want you automatically playing that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and edit stream stuff to reflect what I'm going to be doing real quick. This stream is mostly on the fly when it comes to the Gamescom stuff. Yeah, those are my thoughts of Gamescom's opening night. It was a fever dream. There you go. I changed Twitch just now. Here's my YouTube dashboard. I can't fit anything else in the YouTube dashboard. YouTube's just going to be in the dark about that. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to be playing some Plants vs. Zombies, yes. So let me get the good old capture card up. This is the capture card. Oh, so I need to figure out different button bindings. I wonder, can you do shift numbers with YellowTube? I'll look into that. But for now, let me. Oh, right, hang on. Just give me a quick second. I'm going to actually do something real quick. Hang on. The open source projector, new window. I didn't want to open that. Source projector. Hang on, swapping this over to the BRB. Because I need to swap accounts for Plants vs. Zombies. Specifically Plants vs. Zombies. There we go. Also, we're getting audio? We're getting audio, cool. So yeah, we're starting Plants vs. Zombies now. There we go. Zombies, have that reflected on stream. Alrighty, so... Plants vs. Zombies time. We're not remembering being on 3-6, but we were on 3-6. Yes, I normally don't stream this early, so... But I decided to stream this early because it was just see what was up for Gamescom today. And apparently Xbox has something. That's, like, IGN has their own stream up, but I think that's mostly just interview. I mean, for the reveals, for the most part. I realize this plant pickout is shit. Hang on. Bud. Vineweed. That looks... I think that's good. But yeah, like, seriously, yesterday, just with Gamescom, just didn't feel real at all. I realized I didn't give myself a proper pea shooter. I mean, I'll make it work. I'll make this work somehow. Double row of sun should make up for me messing up pea shooter. Yeah, like, I'm still sorry about, you know, not being able to use my actual microphone at the moment, because, again, Linux being weird right now with my audio. I have to figure out what's going on with it. Yeah, I most definitely am going to troubleshoot this issue with the microphones for next stream. If I don't get it up and running next stream, then I'm probably not going to stream. Because, again, like, not having your mic, like, your main microphone working is a big issue. Okay, let's get a proper pea shooter this time. that's good. this. Paste that. I'm gonna have to make up a lot of sun, but this is good. going up very early, Emerald. It was mostly because I was going to see if there was. It's mostly because I was seeing if there was any Gamescom stuff today, and Xbox is going to be doing one. So I'm debating on if I'm going to be streaming reactions of that. And in the background, if it starts, I will swap over to it. What have you been doing, Emerald, by the way? From my main mic to my webcam mic because for some reason I did something weird with my setup. I decided to swap to nothing but USB audio, and then suddenly my main microphone stopped working. I don't know why, but that's just the case. Oh shit. Yeah, how have you been doing, Emerald? Yeah, Bubsy 4D. I swear, yesterday feels like a fever dream. Like, the entirety of not the entirety, but the very beginning of Gamescom didn't feel real. And as soon as I saw Bubsy, the new Bubsy game, oh, the microphone's loud? OBS is recording the microphone as loud to me. I have no idea why. Is the microphone loud? Again, my microphone stack is trying to hear, so it's quiet. It's loud but quiet. I mean, I guess I could try troubleshooting it after this level. It's good. Yeah, like... Stream? Okay, hang on. Test. Oh! That is peaking. Why isn't OBS making me see that? OBS is not picking that peaking up. Yeah, OBS is not reporting that on the other hand. That's weird. I have no idea what's... I could get the crappy mic again. Hang on, I'm gonna try to trick the... I'm just gonna try to trick the system to trying to pick up my microphone again. Yeah, it's not seeing it. Like, I could hook my microphone up to a different USB port. I'm doing audio filtering with OBS, that's the thing. I'm trying to get my microphone working, hang on. I unplugged the wrong cable. Where's my mic hooked up at? On this USB hub. Yeah, because ever since I hooked the my speaker system to USB audio, it completely made my microphone stop working. I think it's because of too many devices are being listed, but I'm not sure. I'm hooking it up over here. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it doesn't say gaming mic. Come on. I mean, let me unhook the speakers real quick. There, I have the speakers on hook of USB audio. And let's unhook, rehook this. Like, I need to swap to using analog mic at one point. Yeah, still nothing. I'll get the crappy mic. I'll get the crappy Wii mic real quick. Hang on. Because at least from what I saw when I was using it the stream, when I was using the crappy Wii mic, the crappy Wii mic was actually holding up well. The only issue with that is that it's mono audio instead of stereo. Does it see the crappy Wii mic? It's not picking up the Wii mic either. Because I have it turned off. It is because I had it turned off. Yeah, there it is. It sees this, but it doesn't see my main mic. Hello? Hopefully it's centered, but we're using the crappy Wii microphone. Crappy Wii. Quieter. Alright, hang on. There we go. Let me switch the filter. Quieter app. Sounds perfect. Trying to get the microphone to pick up more often. There we go. There we go. So yeah, hopefully that works. Mono audio crappy Wii microphone. Saves the day, I guess. Let's see. Hang on. I need to get the Xbox stream, the
refresh. Oh, it's been on. Okay. Cool. Hang on, let me see what the Xbox event is about real quick.
Hundreds of thousands around and millions of gamers worldwide for the Ultimate Games Convention.
I didn't realize the Xbox stream was going on. Oops. I have no idea if there's going to be reveals with this or not. Let me try to get it up on stream and I'll put it in the corner. Screen capture. Let me get rid of chat.
You're damned right it will. I'll restore this kingdom to its rightful glory.
Yeah, we'll have it up to the corner here.
As long as I keep walking, there will always be hope. You are responsible for more than just your own life now. This battle is but the
We'll have that going in the corner. How's the Xbox stream audio? Stickers live reaction. Yeah, how's the audio on that?
a new future is before us. But first, we must carve our way through to it.
Hey, triangle strategy. Subway Surfers and Family Guy clips. I'll put it over here. I'm trying to find a good spot to put this. Okay, so there is going to be reveal. But yeah, I have no idea why the stream paused, so I'm just going to watch this from the very beginning. I'm going to be very delayed on the Xbox stuff. So that's cool.
I mean, just today, Charlie, we've got a full demo of Dying Like the Beast, tons of new info on Keeper from Double Fine, a custom controller giveaway,
Are coming.
Warcraft and Call of Duty, and a brand new adventure starring a certain roguish archaeologist with a whip. And that's just some of the stuff I was allowed to tease after I signed like 5,000 NDAs. But first up, let's go hands-on with the ROG Xbox Ally.
Oh yeah, the ROG Xbox Ally.
And explore the wide world of Xbox Play Anywhere.
Now, Xbox Play Anywhere, you can buy a game once specs and access it across PC and Xbox consoles, including the Xbox Ally and Ally X. Even better, your progress travels with you, so you can bring all your saves, your add-ons, your friends, and the delicious along.
I almost forgot about the ROG Xbox Ally because it's technically a third-party piece of hardware. I never thought I would hear myself saying third-party console hardware. It just sounds wrong. Oh, hang on. On Twitch side, I need to do something. Hi, bot. Ban.
Anniversary edition also got announced, and they also revealed a release date, so you can start organizing your troops on November 4th.
Market. We also found out about the
I had to ban a bot on the Twitch side.
Circle expansion, continuing in
happens every once in a while. Like, I don't know why all the bots like to come to the Twitch channel. And it's only a me thing, because DT doesn't have bots too often. Oh, so I realized I still have it on the Twitch dashboard. Oops. My bad. I bet DT was happy seeing more of Resident Evil, yes indeed. Give me a lily pad. I need it. Thank you. Jesus.
Most titles will perform
Xbox Ally
frames
X.
per second and 60 frames per second, but certain games have the potential to hit up to 120 frames per second.
Did that say
As frame rates rise and
720p?
fall, variable refresh rate or VRR will deliver a consistent and fluid visual experience. Players
So it's
can
going to be
further fine-tune a
weaker
variety of
than
device
the
settings in the
already
command center,
existing
from optimizing battery life
ROG
to
Ally.
remapping buttons.
The Asus Armory Crate has 3 distinctive settings that are really great. There's the silent mode for these dark gaming sessions you will have. There is a performance mode, so your battery life is optimized. And then of course, for the top performance factor, you would use turbo mode.
So it sounds like a ROG Ally, but it's weaker.
Games that run at 30 frames per second should perform well on this device tech. Games that hit
My
60
reaction
frames
to
per
that.
second and above will carry a
What do you mean it's weaker? Pretty much. God, give me a fucking lily pad.
We think about having this unified game library and how it can
Bad
bring
time to
your
show
entire
Roblox.
game collection together.
Any recently
Yeah.
downloaded and played games from other PC game stores, from Battle.net, the Epic Game Store, Ubisoft, Steam, GOG, or EA, the Xbox app automatically finds them and will show them in your game library. And right on the Xbox home screen.
So yeah, it is basically just PC. That's like a PC underneath. Console only game, streaming from the cloud.
I'm able to continue to experience all of the characters that I love. This is going to be awesome. Now you have a device that can go with you everywhere.
I mean, cloud gaming is good if you have a good enough connection, but I would heavily just have my own console library and do local cloud streaming. Yay, going into the night.
I want to just grab it and have a go, but why don't you tell us, why is Xbox making a hand?
Gaming felt like a really natural next step for Xbox.
Yeah, like
Being able to break out of the
the
living room and
only
play
good
anywhere
cloud
is so
gaming
central to our
is
vision
doing
of
it
putting
yourself.
players in the
Get
center,
a gaming
wherever,
rig
however
set
you
up,
play. And we saw
get
this wave of innovation
Moonlight
happening
and
in the handheld space
Sunshine.
from
Moonlight
friends
on
to
the
Asus,
client
and we knew
device
that
you
fuel
want,
that with so much more
Sunshine
energy
on
from
the
Xbox.
gaming PC.
So we started talking to
Stream your own
we could compare
games.
like how much we together. We share the same obsession with our players and our devices and gaming in general. And we just realized that by building a device together, we could do something much more special and much more quickly than either of us could do alone. And so that's what brought us to the Xbox Ally. The Xbox Ally really brings together that power of Xbox with the full freedom of Windows. That means that you can play your PC games natively from across storefronts. You can play your Xbox Play Anywhere games natively, and you can stream your console games as well. And really, this is just the beginning. Like, we have such a huge roadmap of improvements.
Like,
that we're gonna
Xbox
continue
is just
building,
becoming the
continue
new
delivering for our players.
Stadia.
We're
They're
always
allowing you to
feedback,
actually
but I'm really
stream
excited
your
for this next
console
step.
games that you own, which is good, meaning you don't have to have Game Pass. But at the same time, you're streaming your console games to your Ally, and I just kind of go like, yeah, that's just the new Stadia now.
Comfort and user
I don't know if I have the connection for Moonlight, sadly. It's been a long time since I tried. Yeah. Like, the setup isn't for everyone. The reason why I say if you have a good enough connection.
Our opposable thumbs and the really nimble fingertips that we have. These are the tools that we use to write, to pick things up, and definitely to play. And so when you think about the devices as they are in their current generation, it really rests into your palm, and you're using your palm to pick up these devices. And I say it's kind of like a tray-like feel. With the ROG Xbox Ally series devices, it rests into your fingers and then into your palms, and then allows you to curve over, giving you the freedom to use that to play. On our wonderful new ABXY keys with the tactile feel and color coloring of the new Xbox controllers. It's not as simple though as just taking the controller and splitting it in half and putting a panel in. Really, that would cause you to flare out. So there's a subtle detail of how you kind of want to have you fall in and be natural. And those contoured feels and these natural feels really helps with the overall weight distribution. And that means comfort when you play long on these devices. And so with the Xbox Ally series, you're going to be able to play long and play comfortably. And then with the ROG Xbox Ally X, you then have the access to the impulse triggers. So then you're able to feel everything and be part of the game and immersive inside and in terms of all.
Wait, you're telling me the impulse triggers isn't going to be a thing for the standard version of the Ally?
Very well optimized for gaming, which is why I need to ask, how has the Windows experience been optimized for gaming?
So yeah, the base Xbox ROG Ally is straight up just a regular Ally, but worse. Cool.
With what makes Windows 11 so great for PC gaming. And that really led to, from my perspective, 3 big features. The first one is the Xbox full screen experience. The Xbox full screen experience is extremely tailored for the handheld device, for controller navigation, and right from the moment you turn on the Xbox Ally or the Xbox Ally X, you launch directly into this Xbox full screen experience. But what's even more interesting about what's happening here is not just the experience itself, but what's not happening. So we've collaborated really deeply with Windows to defer a bunch of processes that aren't required for gaming. So that means your desktop, the taskbar, all of these things aren't loaded when you boot the full screen experience, giving all that memory back to your gamers. The second feature is the aggregated library. So because this is Windows, we know that our players have
from what I'm hearing is
we want to bring your full library together in one place in the aggregated library, so you can see all of your installed games.
So they didn't do anything to Windows at all. They basically just said, let's tear down the taskbar, give you a different desktop experience instead for playing your games.
Play Anywhere feature. So Xbox
That's
Play Anywhere has been
terrible.
a program for a long time, but we've really been investing in it so deeply, and there are now over 1,000 games that support Xbox Play Anywhere. For your Xbox Play Anywhere game, you can bring your progress, your saves,
Why did I put that down?
from your Xbox console or your Windows PC to your Xbox Ally, just again making that really simple. And again, we have a huge roadmap of things that we're working on together and with the Windows team. So it's really exciting, and I think there's going to be so much more to share, and we're always listening to feedback. But these three features to me like are what makes the Xbox Ally so special.
Ergonomics, they're locked in.
It's nothing special at all. We already have it like that on Linux for a while.
Absolutely. We're really pushing the boundaries of silicon with this device. Efficiency is the Xbox Ally superpower. These class of processors are tuned specifically for handhelds.
Wasn't ROG's whole thing that you can get to use Windows, or was that ASUS? I can't remember for sure. Either way, when I recommend hardware like the ROG Ally and the ASUS, I usually go like, hey, these two supports SteamOS out of the box. Go install SteamOS. Don't deal with Windows, install SteamOS.
And so for that part, I would say we also can include AMD's Fluid Motion. AMD's Fluid Motion frames bring smoothness and additional frames to allow you to enjoy that wonderful gameplay that's available for thousands of games and only on Windows. Lastly, I would say we're going to bring the power of AI to our devices. So for both the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X, you'll be able to have the Xbox menu that assists you while you play.
It's all super exciting, Brianna. I don't think we
Is that why I think I heard?
Xbox Ally X works, and I think we should get a camera in here as well so that people at home can definitely take a look. But show me how you turn on one of these things.
Yeah, so one thing that's
I wasn't sure if I heard Copilot in it, so that's no. I'm derping as well, but still though. I still recommend just sideloading SteamOS onto the thing.
Directly into this experience. It's really tailored for gamepad navigation, for the handheld screen, and again, it doesn't even load those processes that aren't required for gaming. And
so it's just the Xbox app, but full screen.
2 gigabytes of savings in memory, which can all go back to your games, which means faster startup times and less idle power draw.
Absolutely. I mean, that was super snappy just to get into that.
Yeah.
Super cool, and I've got to say,
very much so.
The library that I can already see. When you run us through a bit of this experience as well.
One of the buttons that we've added on this device is a library button, so you can push that and it'll take you right to your library. Dom mentioned about the aggregated library. You'll see these new indicators across the thing. So, hey, these are my games from the Game Pass entitlement. These are the ones installed from other storefronts. And we really want to make sure that when people play a game in the library, they know what save they're doing it. You might be like me and you own the same game across multiple storefronts. Your save files
I'm
are so
very conscious of that.
Yeah, and so you want to make sure that when you launch your game, you know where it's coming from, and you're able to kind of get that
the
jump back in
are coming.
Can you launch up a game?
Yeah, so let's launch up Gears of War.
Good.
You can see that the bootloader that we have launches full screen. That really takes you to kind of that immersive experience, so you're not seeing those desktop elements that Dom mentioned previously.
Very cool.
Yeah, they just what they just described. They just made their own SteamOS gaming mode. So yeah, they are specifically targeting SteamOS with
And
this.
so by pressing it, you quickly bring up game bar, and this is the optimized view that we used last year called compact mode. That takes that same widget model that we have before that's completely extensible, but it puts it in a more streamlined, optimized form for these handheld devices. So it lets you quickly get access to device settings, and most importantly, command center.
Nice.
So instead of having multiple overlays that you're juggling, it's all in one overlay, and it's all in game bar, and so you can get access to some of those awesome AMD features as well as
No, it's still Windows. It's that it unloads the taskbar and everything, and loads a different GUI.
Instantly feel quite familiar.
They are calling it Xbox Big Picture Mode, or full screen mode, full screen gaming mode.
You know this is a fully fledged Windows device. What else can you do with it? There are apps that can use.
It doesn't sound like, other than that, that's the only optimization work they have done.
So by long pressing on the Xbox button, you'll get this new experience where you can quickly bumper between.
It's still going to be Windows underneath, which sucks.
To kind of tweak something that you can't do easily, and it really kind of makes it feel fluid. So if you're using Discord or getting a little hit and edge, you can quickly bumper between them and then go back to your game.
Dom, is there anything else you'd like to add as well to what we're seeing here?
Yeah, I mean, this is really our Xbox experience. Really handheld gaming. Builds in collaboration with PC, Windows, Xbox, and allows you to have.
I love that they say in collaboration with Windows when it's just Microsoft underneath.
And that's why we're developing a new program called the Handheld Compatibility Program. And this will help you really easily understand what games play well on your device across things like text size, format. So we're really excited to announce this program and work very closely with our developers as well to help you have the best gaming experience on your Xbox Ally.
That's so awesome. So all of that, and I hear that you've also brought a little video for us to check out. Can we just load that up now?
Let's do it.
So now that you've seen the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X can do, that you want to know when you can get your own one, huh? Brianna, if I ask really nicely, is there anything you can tell us on that front?
Yeah, I'm excited to share that the Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X will be available worldwide on October 16th.
Oh, so soon. All right. Well, the Xbox Ally comes out on October 16th. Thank you for that, Brianna, and to all of our guests.
I'll eat dirt if that does well.
Stick around for the latest on
So far, this Xbox, presentation at Gamescom is kind of a no-show. Yeah, we learned about the Xbox Ally, but the other stuff they're showing off is just kind of... Prince of Persia game. It's just that I'm just going like, we could learn about this at any one because it's Ubisoft.
Soundtrack, woo! An unheard of combination of traditional Persian instruments fused with modern trap. It drives you forward. Every run has a rhythm, every fight has a beat, and we guarantee you'll be listening to it when you're not even playing. So there you have it. The Rogue Prince of Persia offers a unique combination of 2D wall running, environmental combat, a branching narrative, and a pulsating soundtrack, on top of all the usual tasty roguelike ingredients. This is a roguelike with rhythm, flow, and style.
The Prince of Persia is going rogue.
The
Known
zombies
for those smooth
are coming.
wall runs and intense boss fights set against inspired vibrant Persian-inspired landscape. It's clear why it's the most anticipated action platformer roguelite of the year. And here to tell us more from Evil Empire artistic director Dylan Erlings and marketing manager Matthew Houghton. Gentlemen, welcome. Now, first thing, thanks so much for joining us. And I've got to ask, was that, from what we saw in the back of that trailer, did I see what I think I saw?
I think so, yeah.
Which one of you would like to reveal it? If anyone missed it?
Basically, the game is out now on Game Pass right now. You can go play it as you want.
Alright, amazing. And also, like, for those that don't know as well, this game reinvents a classic franchise. And in the past, you worked on games like Dead Cells, the Evil Empire, fantastic DLC like Castlevania. How has it been taking a beloved franchise like Prince of Persia and kind of bringing a new genre to the mix?
But it's kind of like, it's tough and great at the same time, because obviously like we've got a load of fans of the franchise in the team. Like people played Sands of Time, people played like the original back in the different direction.
And the zombie ate my light.
Gives us something like to really focus on. Like we knew we wanted acrobatic combat, we wanted this like real Persian-inspired vibes. So that helped kind of like keep us on the right path while integrating our like 2D action knowledge to make something which we think is unique.
Yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And you've been having the game on early access recently. For those that haven't been able to play early access, what can people expect when they hop on to Rogue Persia?
So yeah, you can expect 2D action roguelike with kind of acrobatic combat mixed with wall run, which we think is unique in a 2D game. So basically, you have a whole new set on top of that. So you've got the kit, side tracks. So basically, you're going to be flowing through traversal into combat and back again. And there's also like a narrative behind that as well.
Yeah, nice. And also, you've had early access for a bit now, and you've been asking for loads of feedback from players. What's been some of the ones that like the most surprising or inspired bit of feedback that you've taken on board?
Well, we've gotten tons of feedback from players, especially from the guys we have on Discord. We have a very supportive and dedicated community of players there.
Cactus. Yeah, give me a cactus.
It's almost day-to-day.
Give me a cactus.
It's like they are part of the team. So we
give me sun.
As if they were part of the development.
That's I forget. Let take that one.
The wiki for the game.
I did things way too early.
What we have
Okay, cool. I was lucky with that.
And like you said about clues, right? Something that we will expect, hidden elements in the game. Are there some of those for us to find?
Yeah, there's definitely hidden rooms where, you know, like you'll find characters and stuff. I'm trying to think of actual example, but definitely where you find the lolly. That's kind of a little, like hidden stuff. But it's Prince of Persia. There's got to be hidden rooms somewhere.
I was hoping so because I love the old games as well. And players being like one of the most things as well when you look at the game. First of all, the visuals. It is visually stunning. The comic book style, and like you've obviously massively behind this. Could you go a bit more into what inspired you and how you kind of worked on the design of the game?
For sure. So we wanted the game to have a unique look, something that could not have been made before. And so since it's a very 2D game, we wanted to embrace that aspect and have something very graphic. These patterns, the borders and everything is... So it's inspired by the Persian miniatures, which are from back in the days in the ancient Persia. And this would be very graphical images painted by hand. And so we tried to incorporate some of these elements in the art direction of the game. And the other inspiration is the French comic books. Yeah, so we really wanted to have some of this in the game because in the art team we are big comic book lovers. And because we wanted to be super like innovative, we used Moebius as a reference because nobody does that in the games. No, yeah, but he's a great artist, so he was one of the main reference.
And also, you mentioned Discord earlier as well. Have you like taken any fan-inspired feedback on some of the art that you've used in the game?
For sure. We had some fun contests on the Discord. And so, for example, we had a skin contest at some point, and players.
That's cool that this like, Prince of Persia game had some community stuff put into it.
Prince costume, and so we had like a voting for the favorite skins, and I think 8 or 9 of them ended up in the game.
That's amazing.
So that's great.
I can already see though how much you kind of work with your community already, and if there's anyone else who wants to get involved, are they able to do that as well?
You mean the players?
Yeah, like the players can get involved with the feedback.
Yeah, for sure. Like in the game design, we changed tons of stuff.
Very much true. Ubisoft's mostly been sitting on it for a very long time.
And so we worked with the community to make it simpler.
So I'm glad it's getting a new game, even if it's 2D. And I'm also glad that Ubisoft is definitely being hands-on with the community with this one.
Along the game design as well, you did a major art revision for the game as well from when you started. So much so, you made a mini documentary about how that happened. What was that?
That was a long walk. So, long story short, when we released in early access, we knew we were going with a bold and new design, and we knew not everybody would love it. But we got a lot of feedback from players that did not like so much the art direction. So we tried to take that as a feedback, just as if it was gameplay.
Yeah.
We worked the art, you know, so we did a lot of polishing and we changed some of the color. The prince was purple in the beginning, he's not purple anymore, that's a long story. But yeah, we tried to think that the player would like more.
Like they said they did a skin contest and on the Discord and whatever won got put into the game, so like Ubisoft normally doesn't do that.
Incredible job putting that together. What's like, have you got any personal favorite pieces that you worked on in the game?
I mean, we tried to be as diverse as we could in the biomes that you are going through. So each biome has a very unique final one, the to be released in the 1.0, is the best one because it's the last one that we made. We put a lot of love in this because it's the final object of the game, and it's really nice, I think.
I think also, like, you talked about all the different biomes that are available. How do you work on kind of making those beautiful backgrounds that you guys interact with, and then the kind of the combat gameplay?
That's a challenge for sure because the gameplay is very fast-paced, and the trials is challenging. So you have to be able to read everything very quickly. So you have to have something that is very simple yet has a story. So whenever we have rooms in the game that tell environmental storytelling,
Ja, doch. You found my magic taco?
Thank you so much for joining us, Matthew and Dylan. Really appreciate it. Sharpening your platforming skills and scimitars right now. And remember, the Road Prince of Persia is available today. And in case you're buzzing for even more 2D fighting action, here comes a trailer that's a little less reflex and a little more
Oh yeah, I forgot. Facebreaker. Why did I buy the rake?
In Grounded 2. This is Xbox at Gamescom.
You asked for this. Back in your place.
This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once.
Time to prove myself. Leave that to me.
An ambush. This day grows livelier by the hour.
Nothing can stop me.
On my own. All good jobs.
Feel my wrath.
Hmm?
See this to account. What do you know about the legend of the nameless?
Fought in the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall and giant.
Brains. Pope told the foe that the night of his crusader in his possession, his helmet.
Tell you what, I see the helmet.
Well, you just caught the trailers for Final Fantasy Tactics and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle Order of Light, which we'll be taking a look at in a little bit.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Bucket. Bucket made it in time.
Closer to home as we learn all about the big bosses, bigger biomes, and brand new big buggies coming to a park near you in Granite 2. We've got Chris Parker and Justin Vasquez here from Obsidian and Eidos to break it down into very small, teeny, tiny parts. I mean, they say good things come in small packages, so thank you so much for helping me unlock these presents. How are you today?
We're well. Thank you for having us here. We're very excited to be here to talk about the game.
Yeah, doing great. Super excited to be here.
I'm honestly so excited to gush all about the fun I've been having in Grounded 2. Since it launched now a month into early access, so I've been having a blast. But how's the experience been for you?
It's been an incredible experience. We're so blessed to have such an amazing community around Grounded 2. Everyone just reacted so well to the announcement and the fact that the game was coming to them so quickly. And seeing the game in players' hands now, everything that they're doing with it, all the fun they're having with buggies, all the fun they're having in the park, all the different builds that they're making and breaking, and all the great feedback we're getting, it's just getting us super excited and really focused on how we can make the best Grounded 2 possible with our community.
I love that. Chris, have you been having a good time with it as well?
Yeah, I'm just so excited about how well it's been received, because you know, when you're making a game, you have this passion, you have this joy, you really want it to be something that the community is going to love, and they already love Grounded 1, right? They so much passion there. And so until you get that into the players' hands, the community's hands, you just don't know exactly. You know, you can hope, but until they've actually sort of tasted that meal, you don't know how it's going to go. And so it went out there, people are super excited about it. They have tons of stuff to say and tons of great ideas, and we love that. And it's just been really exciting.
Amazing. Well, I've tasted it and I've really enjoyed it as well. We've been digging in a lot. It's been so much fun. And obviously you mentioned buggies, one of the big new additions in Grounded 2. And how has community feedback helped improve and expand that kind of area of the game for you guys?
That's a really good question. For us, the buggies were such an important feature to bring to life because it was the #1 requested feature from Grounded 1. And so it was a big reason why we wanted to do a sequel in the first place, because we knew to do the buggies it was a question of the balance of how much of this feature do we want to develop and solidify to make it a full experience and to really show the potential of the feature, but not go so far that we don't get the community's feedback. And we feel like we found that balance with our Red Soldier and our Orb Weaver buggies, and now seeing how players are playing with them, what they're doing with it, and what they're asking for, not just for those buggies, but for future buggies, is really giving us a lot of clarity on where we want to bring the feature, how we want to fulfill its potential, and of course, what type of new buggies we're going to be introducing.
Like Justin said, we kind of went for the minimum approach and said, let's see what the community has to say about these. We have all of our own ideas, so these are great ideas, but let's see what the community says first, and then we can kind of hone in on that stuff and help that really guide the future of buggies, whether that be with customization or progression, or even what sort of new buggies we might introduce in the world.
What's been really great is seeing everybody's feedback. A lot of it is very much in line with where we want to go.
Almost all of it's been what we've talked about.
Unlock puzzle mode. Cool.
You know, we look at what the community feedback says, and you guys like put it all together, out like what's been uploaded, and what
Give me a little bit more sun.
And the things that they're reacting to the most are the things that we're like, yes.
I need more sun. Give me more sun.
Not only does it confirm our belief that this feature has so much potential, it's really nice to see how aligned we are with our community, and it really feels like we're all one big team trying to make the best grounded 2 together.
One big colony. That's so cute.
That's
My buggy is called Ant McPartlin. It's a Red Soldier ant. I haven't got to Orb Weaver just yet. We're taking our time. Which is a very UK insular joke, but that is fine for you. Have you guys got any buggy names that you're particularly proud of? Any good puns that you've heard?
The favorite one that we have right around the studio right now is Stinky. I don't know why. When we start up a co-op game for the first time, everybody goes and like mix their buggy real quick together, and then whoever names their buggy Stinky first is the one that wins.
I always call my aunt Antonio Banterra.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm just watching it to watch it because I don't know. I just wanted to see if there's going to be anything new.
Going on an adventure with, so
that Xbox had under their belt, but it looks like Microsoft just wanted to talk about the Ally and that's it. I'm just gonna, since we are already in the delayed time stream, I'm just gonna browse, see what's happening.
Love it. Like they think it's fantastic, and they want to know, hey, what are the next ones going to be? What's equipment that's going to be added so that we can, further develop this particular archetype? And that's been
Flight
really
simulator.
Also super encouraging and exciting for me, just to see that people love this. Something that I thought was pretty small, something that actually IDOS actually championed in the first place.
Okay, so picks up a little bit here.
The world is changing, but one thing stays the same. Me. Tropico is the greatest country on Earth, but guess what? It's about to get even better.
Okay, this one's new,
I
at
know
least.
what you're thinking. Can it be done? Can Tropico rise again, be even bigger, even better than before? Ha! My dear friends, anything is possible when I'm in charge. Pure, untouched potential, waiting for greatness. Imagine a Tropico like never before. The best Tropico in history. You're welcome.
Oh, wait, shit. No, wait. No, I have Starfruit. I'm being stupid.
The character I think I'd least like to face in a physical fight is Omni-Man. He'd probably smash me through a building of some sort.
Thought that was the captain's intention.
Such a
Yeah.
compared to other Viltrumites.
We just want to capture brutality.
But still, though, cool. Tropico. Tropico 7.
There's no frills, and his gameplay doesn't have wasted motion. He doesn't.
I mean, it is something different, I guess.
The strength of all the years that he has spent fighting as a Viltrumite.
Of course, the first zombie has to be right there.
That are powerful, that feel
That was
lots
a waste of
damage.
sun.
It should feel like a bit of an uphill battle to fight this guy.
I think we just want a Omni-Man to be really strong and badass and fun to play.
What drives the story of Invincible sort of as a property forward is that father-son relationship between Mark and Omni-Man.
A lot of that comes through with unique voice lines like intros and outros.
Okay, I keep doing that. Cool. That happened twice.
It's that father-son dynamic where they
Thanks,
still love
zombie.
and care for each other, but they are at odds with their morality.
I also love his moment where he's considering killing his
I
son
really
and
appreciated that.
considers and
That
flies
was a
away.
waste of sun.
You've got those two sides of Omni-Man where he's just brutal, a mind of steel, and this superhuman side of him.
His brutal style of fighting is so evident in all his gameplay movesets.
Omni-Man is one of our balanced characters. So he actually has an anti-air. He's got like this uppercut style move.
He's got projectiles, like where he claps his hand and a wave comes out.
That's called boom. And then when he boosted, he's got disruption.
We're pulling from when he fights Cecil.
We have this move where he comes flying from above and he slams your head into the floor repeatedly.
I love the way he just crushes.
And it just feels really, really good. Especially when you boost it. He does the overhead and he falls down and the surge just smashes where he just blasts him into the ground.
It feels very Omni-Man. It's satisfying.
There's this one move where he does this like trill hit. He says, probably isn't trying. That's terrible.
We're pulling directly from the show as well, from when he's beating Mark, ping-ponging him around the sky.
It's a very confident game.
There goes that lamp.
There's a sequence when Flaxseed fights where he takes the opposing general to his homeworld and just utterly destroys it. So you see him pulling the There's also another one where it shows him holding this mountain over Personic, all smashed together.
Listen to me.
This battle isn't yours to win.
That's cool. That's just cool.
I would put him as a main move in the last round. I agree with you. Take advantage of these moves that he has that work well on their own, that are also
But they have drawbacks. They're punishable on both. We gave him a little air mobility, so it's really fast. But it's a little bit more of a technical thing that you're supposed to do.
I definitely
I'm really excited for people to get their hands on Omni-Man and really feel powerful.
I think that he is going to be beating the crap out of
He's
people.
zipping around, he's punching people, boom, boom, you're done.
Now I've proven I'm not the one.
Well, it looks stylish, and I hate to say so. The characters, you like it. You fight them. It helps
creepers.
If we go to the corner and I boost this version of it, it's actually going to, I have no boost meter. Give me like 5 seconds.
Tag out, show them how fast boost meter returns.
You see up there, the yellow bar in the middle there, you can see regen really quick now. So when you tag out, that tells you, it accentuates your recovery for that boost meter. So right now, the boosted zoom right here, that actually can give a whole splash, but get a combo if I was better in the game.
There you go.
There we go.
You're doing great.
I'm doing fantastic so far.
You're winning as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, so that was like 2 of his best. We got one more though. It's the rising uppercut. This here is a traditional like DP kind of input that you would expect from fighting game, right? It's got some invincibility on it. If you boost this one, it's got multiple hits and armor.
Sorry, I had to
Perfect
tag out.
time there. Your reactions are fantastic. That was right on the nose.
So fast at this game. It's reflexes. All right, show them now.
Rising uppercut. And you can do another uppercut afterwards. Yes. Why not?
Yes.
One thing I'm noticing as well is that on screen there's lots of like really easy cues to understand. It's like there's like character, there's like yellow flashes, blue flashes. Can you tell us a bit of what those are?
So Omni-Man is really fantastic because he's a character that is a balanced character that can apply tons of pressure and super brutal in what he does. So he has the mobility of a character like Invincible. So he's got a lot of mobility with dashing and movement. But he also has like those armor moves that Rip demonstrated. So he can play a bit of a team. He's really good as an anchor or a point character. So he has the projectiles that like if I want to play at mid-range, I have armored moves so I can bully you, push you into a corner, and then he's got the mobility to just try to mix you up and like cross start calling an assist, to just try to apply as much pressure as possible.
And anytime you see a character turn blue in this game, that means you have armor on it. So you'll see here on his standing medium punch, he turns blue there, he's got armor. Crouching medium, the same thing, he's got armor. Does not have armor, I was curious about it. But yeah,
there you go.
Why don't you demonstrate, before you kill me, why don't you demonstrate his ultimate? Yeah, his ultimate, so.
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my. Just like flown him through a building.
A couple buildings, a couple, part of the city, missing some limbs there.
You know what? I can't wait to see all the TikToks that are like, oh, welcome to a Jet 2 holiday. Like, flying through the building.
Oh my god,
So it's lore accurate, so go back to the show, watch when Omni-Man
really need some fun.
take care of
There we
business
go.
with the Flaxes.
Yeah. I do want to ask, you mentioned about the Armored Fighters, and I definitely want to know more about that. But we've obviously seen Omni-Man in Mortal Kombat before, so we've seen him, we've kind of gotten familiar with his moveset in that game. How is he different in Invincible Versus?
So it's really about being part of like a tag system and how they're integrated in their role in that system. So the flexibility of the character, like you just wanted, how you basically it's the role of the character in the concept of a team. Like where you use Omni-Man, especially like every character has 3 different assists. You have a 4 assist.
We already have one of those.
You're actively in a combo or in a block.
Oh, that's gonna already.
About how to utilize that. Some of them are really good at like.
Why?
Basically, like, oh, you're coming in and he's got like an anti-air assist. They're
Yeah, take the mower.
You're trying to control space in front of you and work out like how in the footsie game you're going to engage, or you're setting stuff up with your other attacks. So right now we've entered sudden death, which is a little bit different. And so as you can see, timer has expired, and our point characters have absorbed all the resources of our assists. And now we're bleeding out. The only way to stop the bleeding is by attacking your opponent. You can ult. And I'm gonna ult.
I really want to see that.
I missed, but he was super low in health. Time expired, he lost his head.
I was about to say that. I was like, oh, I was just expecting him to kind of fall over on
Alright, so we've got the team makeup here. Are you making specific decisions on who you're picking for like a good balanced team, or can you sort of weigh it a bit heavier one way if that's more your preference?
So like if you look at my team, I've got Omni-Man, I've got Battle Beast, I've got Rex, right? So Omni-Man and Battle Beast are both armored characters that can kind of just push through your opponent's attack. But I've also got Rex in there, so I can play this keyword to projectile, just keep people away from it.
Well, let's see if it works out as a good strategy. Yeah.
And you'll probably see as we start playing too, our tag system uses an active tag system. And we basically let you tag off of almost any encounter, whether it's a defensive move like heroic.
Which lane is that?
I can tag off of that.
rapid, especially like the down dash, because it seems like most other characters they just fall.
Yes.
He's got much more control, right?
Exactly. He's got like a triangle jump, that's what we call that. So it's like he can actually go down forward and he can travel really far. Like characters have different types of dash in the game. Eve can actually air dash upwards in diagonals as well, so she's got a full 8-way dash. But Omni-Man's just downwards or forwards in the air. But his distance is a little bit farther and faster than other characters, right? So that helps you close in. If somebody's throwing a projectile, you can just kind of air dash over it and come to the punch like that. So really versatile character.
Something I'm also loving watching this gameplay as well is just like how much more like battered each of them become throughout the kind of like there's the blood and kind of how like it seems to wear down throughout the match.
Oh my word.
You know, why don't you demonstrate an arena shift? I think it'd be really interesting for people, and he's got a different way to get into it.
Yeah, so if I do this kind of a stun, you see that crumple state? If you get someone to a crumple state, you can do a snapback attack, and it'll cause this arena shift. After this arena shift, you lock out their assist for 10 seconds, and you have unlimited boost. So right now, like you see my boost meter, it's just regenning while I'm doing this, right?
And I have
Alright, that
access to, like,
should
sit
be
there
my
for 12
limit
seconds,
here.
so I should be paying attention and running away right now.
Yeah, but just for demonstration purposes, you know? You get the idea.
Yeah. If you were to get a KO on them while they're in that shifting arena, would that just end the game? Would they still get to tag back in if they have someone available elsewhere?
Once that timer expires, I can get my character back.
Yeah, but not during the transition.
But not during the transition. So I have seconds to, hold it down. And my defense is good with push blocking and heroic strikes and a lot of like navigation and basically trying to land a hit myself.
I want to see some of these for
Oh, and then he caught me with it.
Brains.
I had fan favorite. This is fan favorite.
Rex is such a great character.
Peggy 18.
I think they got that down.
That is amazing.
Oh my goodness. I like that there is like that subtle suit difference as well. Well, you're both playing as Omni-Man right now. Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't paying attention there. I probably had an opportunity to get see me dash out of the way.
You gotta be quick.
So Omni-Man's ult, you can get out of the way, but you just can't panic, and you have to like. It is unblockable, but you can.
I am looking forward to this Invincible game. Like, it looks like it's going to be a good licensed fighter.
Could be on the ground, could be in the air, but ultimate moves, you have to take your opponent back down on the ground.
Well, I think we'll sometimes maybe do one more fight. Should we make this run a proper fight? All the bragging rights. I want to see
peak performance.
Yeah. Peak performance. Come on.
Lose to this team.
Oh, I'm back in Rip.
Wait, you're back in Rip?
I'm back in Rip.
Oh,
bro.
Mike.
You never know.
Yeah.
Alright, I believe you.
Brains.
I think I picked.
Omni-Man?
Yeah,
come on. I had a feeling it, fool.
I got the Viltrum Empire represented here.
Also, just one cool little detail as well. You mentioned earlier is on the top of the screen is a cool little kind of little UI so you can tell exactly what side of the screen you're on, right?
So they're right underneath the timers of the P1, P2 sharing. That basically like we cross up at any time. Like that'll change position. So now you can see, I'm on the P1 side.
mode. Mode. So you have the movement, so it's a little more deliberate about your brick placement.
Absolutely. So we're watching them build a bridge here. Does physics come into play here? Is there a bit where you maybe built too crazy one way and they fall apart, or is it just naturally very easy going? You don't have to worry about physics and that.
Physics is in everything in this game, basically. So, I mean, even when you're in build mode, you're still a physical entity. You might be able to push the other player off the edge, like that.
So you can be a little bit rude with a co-op then.
Definitely.
It's not always good vibes.
Yes. And we have catapults, catapult building,
Yeah.
where you have to propel the other player from the contraption you've built.
So it's not all building bridges, it's literally flinging each other as well. Oh, fantastic.
I like that, you can see it actually.
The
zombies
are coming. So that one not quite so good, huh?
Exactly, and then you have to rebuild it, extend it.
Oh, I see. So the puzzle here isn't trying to get more firepower, it's actually making the catapult slightly larger.
Yeah.
And then how much of the environment are you able to pick up? Is it quite obvious which elements you can pick up and move around, or is it open to your interpretation and everything?
We playtested it a lot. I don't think we've seen anyone being surprised that something is loose, something is like fixed, but every stuff in the environment is connectable.
Wow, okay, interesting, good stuff. So Carl, come back to you here. While we're all working together and unleashing our creativity, is there going to be a story for us to follow as well, or is it just a series of random puzzles that we're going to enjoy?
There is a story, yes, there is. This is a story, I mean, it's like to sort of, it's a non-verbal story, right? So we don't have any words. You have to sort of be part of interpreting a little bit. It's a story about friendship. It's all about two little bricks that are friends that their only dream in life is to become astronauts.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
A lot of bricks dream of that, actually.
Are them by themselves being astronaut or being part of a larger spaceship sent up in space?
Part of a spaceship model. Yeah, so we follow them in this game. They watch these test launches, and one of the spaceship crashes, and they actually find a little cockpit that is still wiggling and alive. And their mission, they make it their mission to try and save them and send them back to space. And in that journey, a lot of stuff is going to happen to them. And then there's a little bit of a narrative of friendship, and when you share a common dream, sometimes you grow a little bit apart, and sometimes you have to find different ways of being connected. No pun intended. So we ask an open question about friendship, and hopefully players will finish this game and think about their friends and how they actually connect and how they stay friends.
Yeah, and with this story, there isn't nothing verbal going on with the main characters. How is that told by the story? Do you mean talk, or is it purely environmental storytelling and heartstrings music throughout?
Music is a very important factor. Yeah. And we have the same composer as in Henrik Lindstein composing.
They smashed it the first time, bring it back.
Exactly, and he's been very meticulous about the scenes in the game and the emotions and the characters and motifs that sort of tell a story along the way, and so that's a very important part of storytelling.
Yeah.
And then obviously the environmental storytelling, all of the objects and all the encounters, you can slowly unravel what's going on. So you understand the full story.
Amazing. Is there a experience for co-op? Is there any question you can help me out with this one? How does that work? How do the players work together against each other, etc. throughout the game?
It's a co-op experience, and they have to help each other and teamwork, collaborate, and build these systems and kind of throughout the way. So as you can see, you can also spend some time, play around, have some fun. You can make up games where you have to compete, but otherwise it's a other experience.
Oh, so there is a competitive element to it in there, but mostly based on the gamers.
Mostly based on the gamers.
I see. Did you see much of that in the playtesting owners that you mentioned?
So much. I mean, we have an infamous spot where you can flip the other player into the water.
Okay.
I've seen like players spending minutes, very long time just flipping each other into the water. But the thing is, when you flip the other player into the water 5 times, you also have to get through the same thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, and then it's their turn.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wonderful. And with co-op being such a focus in the game, was that inspired by your own personal
wanted to make a co-op game, and that's where Lego came in perfectly.
I think we've seen with Builder's Journey, I think we've seen players want to play games together, right? Even though single-player games, they sit, they talk, they engage, right? So we wanted to make something that was playable together from the very get-go, right? And then we just love co-op games, and this whole idea of playing and, you know, being creative is just so much more fun when you're doing it together with a friend, right?
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah.
And it's nice we're seeing more couch co-op games come through in recent years as well. There's been some very successful, highly applauded one recently, so it's lovely to see that story keep going. So, Carsten, question for you. This all looks really lovely, naturally. So the question you probably knew was going to be coming from me, which is, when are we actually going to get our hands on the game?
Very soon.
Zombies
very soon.
are coming.
Here on Gamescom.
Brains.
Go to booth 8, the Lego stand, and try a demo of the game.
Just over there, in case anyone's watching, wondering where the map is through that door.
But if you are not here, you will have to wait to September 15th, which is not very long.
Not that far at all. It's a couple of weeks.
That's when the game will be out. So
beautiful. Is there anywhere else we can look to find more information on LEGO Voyages before it comes out? Have you got any more news on the way you need to talk about before it launches?
I think there's a website, legovoyages.com, and everywhere and find it there.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for joining me, Lightbrick team. You're all a wonderful bunch. This game looks absolutely stunning. And folks home, don't forget to wishlist LEGO Voyages today, so you'll be ready when it drops, as you said, September. And speaking of taking legendary creativity brands in brand new gameplay directions, you are about to witness the world premiere of an upcoming open-world survival action game with a, I'll call it a decidedly Studio Ghibli aesthetic. Check it out.
Okay. What is this?
Rampant pollution has depleted the world's resources, and only your moving house and its mysterious power can cleanse the pollution. In this world, you will meet Kuroru, whose hot-tempered personality masks his secretly warm heart.
DT's going to bonk me for the cat. I actually like that. I actually do like the art direction.
Craft items for survival, gather oddlings, and decorate your settlement. You'll face danger on every step of your journey, and riddles to test your wits. But in Boomwalker, your companions have your back. Kettle Kid, a fiery pot of purification, and the moving house that you travel the world with. Don't forget the oddlings that help you on your adventure. Hi, I will be your guide during this dev gameplay walkthrough. First, let's follow the house as we look for a place to anchor it.
I actually do like this
you won't take
so
any
far.
damage, and the forest will begin to be purified. Seems like this is the best place to anchor the house.
Nice to see at least there is one game that catches my eye when it comes to like reveals, even if there isn't much reveals for this presentation, because I was mostly expecting interviews anyway. But cool, we actually got a world premiere, so cool.
Find uncontaminated
That's
ingredients
cool.
in the purified area. But there are also fruits like apples that you have to climb a tree or shoot them down. Let's toss those tasty-looking ingredients into Kettle Kid. The oddlings will then help stir them just right so they cook a delicious soup. Look, this purification crystal is the key to purifying the world's pollution. When you put it in the purifier, you can see the purification gauge fill up. The purification gauge is now full. Let's operate the purifier. Oddling statue. There's something new in the area. Oh, it's Oddling statue. Look here. Don't the colors of the orb and the pedestal seem to match? Oh, one of the orbs is missing. Maybe
bed. You're shitting me. As soon as I place that smasher down, that squash. Okay.
This looks like a good spot. Let's take a look at the cluttered storage box. There's a sunbed next to it. We filled out purification pages to explain the entire mushroom forest we explored. This was just a taste of the amazing world we explored. We look forward to seeing you create your own story.
Some survival scenarios are a bit more dire than Project Blue Walker. It's set to be a simple but challenging walk in the park then. Dive into the zombie apocalypse franchise. Here's our Dying Light franchise director, John McCabe, and gameplay analyst, with some live gameplay. This is so exciting. Welcome to the show and welcome to Gamescom, guys. Hello, Rex. Hello. How has your Gamescom been so far for both of you?
It's my first time. Very, very exciting. It's easy, crazy, and lots of fun.
Love it. Well, you got some live gameplay for us, so can you show us what you saw?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
Yes, let's start the demo and the mission that we have here. Of course, it's like right, so it's going to be scary, going to be full of zombies, full of open world exploration, parkour, many fights. And the mission that we have here is actually quite funny one because it's one of the side missions from the game, and it starts with a very classic Dying Light dilemma. So it's like survive the day, hiding in the town hall here, and that is the water source. Is something trying to hurt them, maybe something is grown, maybe something is trying to get rid of them from this place before they take over. So it's kind of like a classic Dying Light problem, but then there are some twists, there are some turns, there are some probably will not see all of it, but let's just give it a go and let's see how far we can go.
Story and cover. That was one of my favorite things from the previous games when you have this little hub community kind of safe space for most part, and then you have to go out and protect and maintain friendships as well and take on the challenges outwards.
And that's exactly what Kyle Crane is doing because like that's a side mission, but also the basics, right? So
Yeah.
you play as Kyle Crane, and that's a very unique, very special type of a hero for a survival horror game because he's not only the master survivalist, like he's not only able to survive as long as he wants in this difficult, challenging environment, but in this game he also has access to a set of very special, very powerful beast-like abilities, which really allow him to kind of unleash all of the rage, all of the everything that he has in it. And like the tagline for the game is
Oh, I
that
didn't
they,
pick a
they,
sun
they
plant,
were
right.
trying to break him, but they created a beast. And why they were trying to break him? Because he was captured by a guy named Baron. Baron is a crazy scientist who's trying to achieve something very, very sinister. And Baron was experimenting on Kyle for a number of years. Kyle manages to break out, so they didn't break him. And now he's ready to unleash his wrath, he's ready to take revenge, but for that he needs some help. And that help comes from the people that live in this beautiful valley that we see on the screen right now. This is the valley, the region is called Castor Woods.
Okay.
It's modeled after Swiss Alps, like little touristy towns in Swiss Alps. Lots of nature, lots of very beautiful vistas, but of course this one has lots of zombies in it. Perfect holiday.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'd probably go to the Swiss Alps.
Yeah, of course, of course, but yeah, of course. Like the high season for zombies is there all the time.
Uh-huh.
And actually what we have here, so the town in the middle of the paradise. We really wanted to squeeze as much as possible out of this location, so players are able to seamlessly showcase all of their parkour skills. Jump, run, wall run, slide, connect all of that together. How are you feeling? Do you want to fight some zombies?
No, I think we can, we got it. There's plenty of them around.
Okay, okay.
We'll warm up to that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair. Let's see some parkour.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's so intrinsic to
Yeah,
Dying
absolutely.
Light
So
as
Dying
well.
Light was built on parkour, right? Like we have, when we started working on the series, we actually asked David Bell, who's the grandfather of parkour, he's the inventor of modern parkour, to help us to share his insights, his expertise. We got him in our studio, we mocked up his moves, we asked him to basically tell us how close we are to reality, because one thing about Dying Light is we always put a lot of emphasis on immersion. We really wanted to make players feel like they are part of the world, like there are the character there. Come on, Aaron, like the Batman is looking at you.
You dig though.
It's a
Look,
lot of pressure for life.
It's all part of the plan. It's Dying Light,
No,
it's,
no,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
but I think it's worth saying that this is like, you might look at the game, you might look at the screenshots and think, oh, okay, I see a machete, I see a guy, I see some zombies, it's just easy peasy, I go slash the zombies. Absolutely not. This is a survival game. This is a thinking's man survival game, so you constantly have to be on your toes, you constantly have to think like a survivor to survive. And even if you're as a good player as Aaron, you have to
Very
constantly
experienced,
look at you have to look at every step that you take. And I can understand why Aaron is there. It was like before coming here, we had a conversation that actually the whole QA team, from which Aaron is, they were aware that he's playing, so they are watching right now, putting extra pressure on the guy.
I kept it quiet and it was...
Yeah, but don't worry.
You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
And by the way, if I just made using the opportunity, let's just wave to our QA guys, because they are really putting a lot of work into this. They are the most important part of the dev team in this very final stretches of the production, because we are basically just 4 weeks from releasing the game. Yes, so very close. Actually, maybe we can look some stuff, right?
Yeah, I think it's a good chance here. Yeah.
Yes.
This, I love this layout so far. I mean, the town itself feels a little bit on the less living and breathing side of things for now, but it still feels so realistic, as if I've actually felt those textures and been in places like this before.
Yeah, so actually this is something that we are very proud about, because like the whole world has been handcrafted by our level artists, and not only handcrafted, but also they've managed to put a lot of Easter eggs, jokes into the world. So like the posters you see there, like they have even scanned some of the items that they have in their homes, in their houses, and kind of brought them into like the virtual version here in the game. I'm not sure we'll see that, but for example, there's a blanket like with a lion.
We might get a chance.
Yeah, we might get a chance to see that. So actually, that's the blanket that we can take it from grandma of one of
through the... Oh, they're chewing. They're chewing quick.
Do you guys have favorites? What's your favorite like?
Hidden stuff that you will have to find as you play the game. We are now living the time, we are now living the town, and actually that's an example of one of the open world activities. Like there are places like this spread all over the world with which you can interact if you manage to survive. Your fault is
survival horror. I'm demonstrating exactly what we want, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. So, like military convoys like this, if you manage to kill all of the infected here, or if you manage to outsmart them, because that's also an option. You can, for example, use a decoy, throw them to like away from this place, and that's a very good place to find some ammo for your firearms. And as I said, firearms have really received a lot of love from us as developers in Dying Light the Beast.
Too big for now, I think, this guy, right?
Yeah, this one, yeah, like, let's not risk it already.
They're playing with fire.
Like, the guys back at home are making bets, like, will he die again?
Oh, so firearms, there's a little bit more of a focus on?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Maybe we could actually use the rifle. What do you think? It will get messy, because the thing about firearms is they make a lot of noise. So as soon as you start shooting, there's a chance that the virus, the fast-moving zombies will come. Actually, I think there's one guy over there.
Let's go inside.
Yeah, let's
Safer.
try to hide. We'll see if that works.
Safer inside, oh my.
Yeah, but
relatively.
at least it's never safe in the world of Dying Light. Like, what I like to say is that it's actually one of the most dense open worlds out there, because basically every part of the map is something where you play the game, where you do some kind of interaction. Either you parkour, which is also like interaction, you click buttons, like you're trying to get someone to make decisions for you. Sometimes the same, you get surrounded, suddenly there's a group coming from one direction, group from the other. Constant something is happening, like you're never free. It's very intense, very dense.
That sounds really cool. A lot to explore and discover, and hey, every kind of trip outside of the safe zone is probably not going to be exactly the same as before.
Yeah, so Dying Light was built out of emergent moments, and we actually, like, we did fight with some of the guys with the tanks, for example, right? But actually we didn't trigger them, so maybe there's an opportunity, but like, actually that's a nice thing. Or maybe we can keep the...
I think there's, some better opportunities.
Okay, so what happens right now is that because Aaron was fighting a lot with like quite intense, he managed to charge his beast mode, right? So now he can unleash it. So maybe we can actually see that here, like how effective he is with fighting those zombies. He throws them all around. Like he gets those like finishers.
Doesn't need any weapons anymore. Oh my goodness, he ripped his arm right off.
Yes, like nothing is left like unturned and unscratched, unsmashed. That sounded like you're saying it to the QA guys, like who's laughing now, like you should I playing this awesome game.
Zombies don't need brains, it's fine.
Yeah, some of the new visual designs for our enemies, so of course, like you can see the game is really beautiful to look at. Even the zombies, like if you are into zombies, it's good to make a photo, photo mode, how detailed the models are, especially when you do some damage to them. We have significantly the number of places on their bodies
Oh my gosh, so you have to run them for now until we've still offer a piece though.
I don't fancy my odds very much.
So what you can see at the top of the screen, the red bar.
Yay, watering can.
So we are basically in the middle of how
That could only mean one thing. Zen Garden.
You're gone basically. Like, it's time to restart the game. Yes.
Oh, great. What other abilities can we see from Kyle's kind of beast mode abilities as well?
Actually, the beast mode will be very helpful right now because when you are in the beast mode, you can run faster, you can jump higher. That's actually a very good way of escaping those volatiles. So they're laughing at you again, right?
No.
Okay, but just to finish the thought, let's go back to the game and I will finish the thought. So what happens? Again, the volatiles. What happens is that as they're chasing you, the beast mode, you get a number of combat skills that you, of course, it's most used for combat. But then when you are running, when you are parkouring, they allow you to jump faster, jump higher, run faster, and be able to reach places that are unreachable. Then is that at some point of the game you are able to actually control the control of it, you can trigger it whenever you want, and then you can use that to actually reach places, find secrets that you will not be able to do when you are in the human form of Kyle Prey. And again, that opens a new kind of way of exploring the map and a new way of interacting with the world.
Love it. Do you have a favorite biome from the game that you like? You were speaking about kind of swamp areas, cities, or the hills.
I like we have a really nice storm weather preset. So I like I guess it's the industrial. This area when it's stormy, it's very atmospheric, very nice.
The weather is like I would say the weather is very nice, but it's not like literally true because the weather tends to be very rainy and stormy from time to time and very gloomy. But it's nice because we have really spent a lot of so it really looks very, very real. So it rains and you feel like it's raining and that you are there. So and my favorite part I would say is the farm fields.
Okay.
So but not when it's raining because when it's raining it's actually what I like is farm fields in full sun. Like you see it like how yellow the grain is. Very beautiful to look at.
Love that. Well, can you talk a little bit about, I'm excited to dive into more of the survival kind of element, but what should players watching at home be excited for Dying Light? What about the story and more about the game that you want people to be excited about?
This is the best Dying Light game that we have ever created. So for the fans, I think it's sold already, but if you have not played, if you have not played Dying Light before, if you have not heard about Dying Light before, absolutely don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the volatiles, but don't be afraid to test the game. You will get all of the things that make Dying Light a very special combination. It's a mix of open world and survival horror. It has top of the class melee combat, day and night cycle that changes the game as you play, and a very, very emotional, very interesting narrative. I think you will really feel something. You will feel the pain of Kyle praying, how they were trying to break him, like all of the wrongdoings that happened to him. And then once you get free, and you will also get free in the game, and you get a chance, you shot at revenge, it will really be very cathartic. You will feel how good it is to unleash this power in the game.
I can't wait. I had so much fun jumping into this one.
Co-op is also supported. You can play with 4 friends in co-op. I can actually this match can be 4, so you can play with match. It's like another layer of fun. The interactions, the imagined moments are squared compared to what happens when you play it alone. Alone is a very focused, very atmospheric experience. In co-op is just all out fun. You, your friends, and lots of zombies around.
Love it. Well, do you know what? I'm just going to come straight over to your guys' here at Gamescom and maybe get as long as you guys stay with me, so please get. World premiere trailer for a game that uses deck building as a
Okay, another world premiere.
whip up something entirely unique. Then we'll hear from Double Fine's Tim Schafer about their new opus Keeper. And don't forget, we've still
Another
got
world premiere. What do we have?
and Call of Duty updates toward the end of the day. And not to mention some news on a little indie game. And that's INDY, not INDIE. See you soon.
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Okay, so a fishing game? Okay. Interesting.
Things are
Pretty
peaceful
interesting.
here in Palopori. But beyond the wall, something has begun to stir.
There is. Okay, for this one though, I also haven't seen this one before either.
In the face of danger, it's time to get to work.
Not my kind of game though for this one, but the last game was interesting though. I liked that one.
In fact, some prefer the spoon. There are some who believe that in order to save the world, you've got to start with a really good meal. And that's exactly what our caretakers need. Your recipes might just be our only hope. Because let's face it, who can save the world on an empty stomach? The delicious meals you make will fuel the caretakers, so that they can battle the ravenous monsters threatening your home. Opening soon, Bistro.
It's Bistro. Beasts who run a bistro. It took me a minute, but I got there.
I don't get it. Well, Bistro is Xbox Play Anywhere, so if that game looks to your tastes, consider it just one more reason to get excited for the ROG
Alright,
Xbox Ally.
sorry about that. I had to get him to DM.
From Double Fine, Keeper.
Keeper has been turning heads since it was revealed during June's Xbox showcase, and here to show some never-before-seen gameplay. It's Double Fine, studio head, and fan favorite Tim Schafer. Tim, thank you so much for joining us. Here, and this game, we're gonna try out that. It's in many ways. Bit of a Double Fine legend idea.
He was our art director on Brutal Legend and Roach.
I mean, some expect him to get a bit of someone's work. Working with him and your team bringing his vision to life.
That zombie did not give me enough time to actually plant.
Really good at technology as well as art, and also leading a team full of people at Double Fine, because it's a very collaborative environment, so you have to have the right touch. And so mostly,
When he turns up and he knows by day end, you know, what needs to happen.
yeah, especially in a game without any dialogue, so I don't have to remember speaking in any bad language.
Worst plant in the game. The onion. Alright, garlic.
Like you said, it is wordless, so nothing to be said
It was
there,
garlic.
still
But still though,
atmospheric,
it's still the worst
real.
plant in the game.
So, what would you say inspired Lee and the team to move in that kind of direction?
Well, a couple of things.
Alright.
We were talking about what his next game should be. We were like, well, what could we do now? Because things have changed for us.
Well,
We
we're almost
became part of
done
the
with
Xbox family.
the
We have, like, support and
first
resources
round.
we didn't have before.
We're also going to be doing New Game Plus because what wouldn't be Plants vs. Zombies if we didn't do New Games Plus. It's going to be Plants vs. Zombies for the day.
At that time, a lot of people were going
Maybe
on
it's 5,
the
6
global pandemic. I don't know if you heard about
regular
that.
new
We were all
game.
locked inside, and the only way Lee found a lot of escape from that was to go on long hikes through nature and go to the mountains and look
Alrighty,
at
hang
the
on.
nature around his house and
I
think
can
about
see where this is going. Yeah.
think about how the humanity is really
I'm
threatened.
swapping
You
it
know what was
over
gonna happen. We were kind of
to
scared, and yet nature just kept going and changing
a
and
different
evolving
one,
and
real
interacting
quick.
with each other, and that was really inspiring to him. And he's also a weird guy who has like a lot of interesting tastes. Grew up on like the Dark Crystal and Cronenberg films and surrealist painters, and so put those things together to make something that was chill like nature, but also a little weird.
Yeah.
And I think you'll see that in the game.
Yeah, when you mentioned Cronenberg films, I am now slightly worried for the seabird, but I'm hoping that you're going to leave that bit out.
Well, you're just gonna have to. The game's
Yeah,
almost
we're
not
not getting anything today on that.
It's all
Pac-Man
about
World
surprise.
Repack.
It's not a horror game.
Yeah.
Although it's an interesting Lee's vibe with this game is that it's
Hang
not
on,
some super
I'm
violent
hiding that
horror
so I
game
can
with a lot of
edit some
blood,
stuff.
but it's also not like just when you think of a cozy game, there's sweet and cuddly cats in it, but this is like it's got a weird vibe where the unexpected might happen.
Like atmospherically off. There's something amiss.
Yeah, something lets you know that you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, for sure.
What was it like when you started off with the initial sketches? That must be quite a fun time during the development process where you are still sort of hashing things out, but then moving forward to what we see today, how's that sort of transformation been?
I mean, it was fun to watch Lee and his small crew get together when they just started, and they were just trying different gameplay ideas out. You know, it really was a blank canvas for them to just experiment and experiment with things that are not just, when I mentioned surrealist painters, like it's not just melting clocks, but it's also like the procedure they came up with their art by like tearing up words to make new words, and so that it was fun to watch this process of when the sky's the limit. What do you come up with, and watching it evolve to, of course, it just had to be a walking lighthouse.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And I want to go back to what you're saying a little bit about the surrealists and paints. I want to stick
There
on
you go.
art for a moment because naturally everything we've seen so far
Alright.
just screams beauty in Lee's deranged way.
Screaming beauty is what we call it.
Screaming beauty.
That's Lee's nickname around the office.
Love it. Can you tell us more about the art direction itself and how that ties to the actual mechanics of the game now?
Yeah, I mean, the art direction is, very specific vision of Lee's, but it relates to the interactions that you have in the game it is an adventure game that has puzzles, but they're light puzzles because it's really much more of an atmospheric experience. Not supposed to get stuck on a puzzle. You can't die and you can't fail in the game, but you use the light that the lighthouse has to interact with the world and cause changes to happen. And you also have a companion named Twig, which is this seabird.
The seabird, yeah.
Twig, you can send Twig out.
Desktop capture, what happened?
Very nice. I mean, you guys are very typically known for quite a lot of experiences that are somewhat reality warping, mind bending. Are we going to see those kind of same shades? What's really the vibe of Keeper?
Well, I think we talked about the films that inspired
There
Lee,
you go.
like you mentioned Dave Cronenberg or David Lynch. Those films all have really weird, unexpected things happen in
Pac-Man
them.
World Repack.
But it seems at first like nonsense, but there's a kind of a dream logic to it that makes it make sense. Yeah, it means something, but it's not necessarily clear what it means. Like, it means more than one thing. It's really open to the player to have this experience and play this game and try and think about what all the different things mean.
Well, that's going to be interesting when it comes out to see other people's interpretations then
Hey, controller is protected.
I'm going to ask you a really important question about the seabirds, Twig. Unfortunately, it's going to completely shape my opinion of the game.
Well, that's an interesting question. I don't want to give away everything that happens in the game.
This is a simple yes or no answer, Tim.
The lighthouse has no
Never
arms.
gonna be.
I know, but you guys are weird and you find ways to make things
Smash
happen.
it with a little leg.
Can you?
Just small technical
Smash it with a
difficulty.
little leg is also a nickname we call Lee. Can you pet something with light? Let me answer that question with a question.
Okay.
I think that's above my intellect to answer that. I'm going to just say yes.
Yes.
To basically make you do
I'm
it.
going to say, rather than just a simple pet, the
There we go.
companionship you'll feel with Twig is something much deeper and beyond physical affection.
Oh.
Am I going to fall in love with this bird too?
It's the face-like level of expression. The bird is very expressive, obviously.
I mean, I think I know what's going on. I'm pretty sure this is because I'm also capturing the web browser.
Oh, it will be the whole time, I swear. Look at the birds. It's going to make me weep already. Well, obviously we've got studio here, Henry, so I do have to ask. People are always curious about you guys, what Double Fine is cooking up behind closed doors. And the last time we spoke to you was back in 2021, where we saw Psychonauts 2. So what have you been up to?
I mean, is there anything else left in this showcase?
Anything you've been doing?
Well, I'm here to announce right now that we are making other games too. We have multiple games going on at the studio, and the thing I will say is that they're all
Double Fine's making more games?
new IP. We did Psychonauts 2, and that is keeping us fine for sequels for a while.
Great work on that, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of team effort. Here's some footage of the team.
Yeah, they are working, right?
Except for that guy who's just walking around. Get to work, Bert. Yeah, we're working on new projects that are brand new IP, and we're excited about sharing them someday.
Oh,
Okay.
just for someday,
You
then
just
all
make
right.
sure you let us know. 'Cause we're all
We'll
best
tell you
pals
first.
and-
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have any final
That-
thoughts with us, Doctor?
No.
Well, let's see. Do we talk about the bird? Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing much else going on in this showcase. I'll bite my own tongue if there isn't anything, but it looks like there's nothing else going on.
Metamorphosizing?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all my talking points.
Perfect. We've
There we go. Now that I got rid of that, now it's playing better. Coolio. So, where were we? So we did that area. I'm still having really bad 1% lows. Hang on, let me close a bunch of tabs real quick. Close other tabs. Like, yeah, I'm getting 60 FPS, but at the same time, I'm having really bad 1% lows, which makes this feel awful. I have no idea what's going on right now. Hang on. If need be, I'll turn down some stuff, but it's not the GPU. Okay, now my 1% lows are 30-ish frames. Okay, no, it's still the same. What? What? Hang on. Oh yeah, I forgot the game also loves to lock my cursor down to the window. Hang on. Technical difficulties. La da 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 da. Technical difficulties. You hate them the most. I think it's because it is still the screen capture here. Hang on. I removed it. Yeah, what the fuck? Hang on. Give me a second. I'm very confused why that game's having really bad 1% lows. I'm doing game mode run. Don't use game mode run. Just don't use anything for Pac-Man. Okay, it launched. Is the game chill now? No. This still feels bad. Will VSync save it? Okay, I'm getting higher frame rate at the cost of even more worse 1% lows. Okay. If that's how it wants to be, then fine, I'll continue like this, I suppose. I have no idea what's wrong with this game and performance right now. Alright. Yeah, this feels kind of awful to play because of how my 1% lows are. If you can see it on the top left, that's bad. Yeah, it's affecting how I'm pressing buttons too. I might have to play a different game today. Yeah, I'm saying this right now, yeah, no, I can't play this. What is wrong with the frame pacing? Hang on. Cause it looks like it's because of a CPU load issue. But the thing is, I did game mode run before, which is supposed to set priorities differently. pause these. Maybe doing that will fix it? Maybe? Did that improve anything? No, that did nothing. I guess we're not playing Pac-Man World Repack today. Something's causing issues, apparently. I have no other game to stream, though. That's the thing. Okay. Hang on. I'm changing things real quick. I'm trying to think of a game that we can play that's different. Yeah, I can't think of a game on the top of my mind. I was actually wanting to play Pac-Man World Repack today. Oh well. I guess we'll just end it off with Plants vs. Zombies, I suppose. I'll just change the stream name. Like, we did stream for 3 hours, which is what I usually do. 2 to 3 hours. So... overall, that kind of blows. So... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry that I have to end this abruptly because there's so many issues going on I need to troubleshoot. But I will be back Saturday. Hopefully with all these issues I've been having resolved. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm HunterTron. See you in the next one. Again, I am sorry. I'm very sorry that things didn't go exactly as planned today. Microphone kaput. Microphone on the webcam's going visit, and then Pac-Man World Repack is also just kind of doing its own thing. So yeah, we'll be back next time. Hopefully we can have all these issues resolved. I am out of here. Peace.